doing, chat? Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning. Welcome back. I have a headache.
Don't be afraid of poor marketing and you'll be stronger. Good game will sell nonetheless. The money will come to you.
Money? Oh, now it is. Oh, it was bugged. Test, 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 test. Good now? Now it works. Okay. Weird. I just put a button down and up. No. Oh, chat. I was so happy this morning, you know. I had great plans. But hey, I have a question for you guys. Do I still have it? Image compare to? No.
Hello, Cakez.
Which one do you think looks better? Number 1? Or number 2? What do you think? Chat. I can make a screen in a game.
Fuck Cakez.
God,
Fuck
I have a
Cakez.
headache now. Fuck.
Make a good game and don't market it.
Oh.
The money will come to
Chat,
you.
I think I need to eat paracetamol. Shall I eat drugs right now? Painkillers? I've been drinking out of this glass for like multiple days. Whatever. And I did not drink any Coca-Cola yet. So it's not the Coca-Cola. Why do I have a headache? What's different? What's different? I'll show you. This is very bright. This is much less bright. Coca-Cola withdrawals. Headache from caffeine withdrawal, bro. Oh, you think it's caffeine withdrawal? So, if I want to get rid of caffeine... Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Ulas. Hello, Uwu. Hello, where am I? You think... It can be. So you think if I want to get wait, how do you say that? If I want to get away from caffeine withdrawal, I can't just quit it cold turkey. I have to quit it like slowly. Put it side by side. Yeah. Yeah, like wait, I have 2 images. Give me a sec. You can, but you will suffer. Side by side, because I can tell. So, chat, what is the best way to get away from, like, how to get away?
I don't want to be like pigs.
From caffeine addiction. I'm not addicted, but, like, I'm pretty sure body is addicted. Reduce your intake gradually over several weeks to minimize the symptoms. So maybe it's caffeine, guys. Okay, does every gamer sub contain caffeine? No, not every gamer sub product contains caffeine. The company offers wide range caffeine. See, like, I was thinking, maybe I can ask them to sponsor me. And then I can get, like, they send me stuff. And I can stop drinking Coca-Cola. And therefore caffeine. And maybe I don't get headaches anymore. You know? But I have something tasty to drink, so I don't eat as many sweets. Know what I mean, chat? Because I heard many good things about them. Like all of the big streamers promote them. And they seem to be nice. Like, to drink is what I mean, right? To drink. What do you guys think? Is that a good thing? Don't drink Coke Zero. Drink Coke Zero. I cannot drink Coke Zero because I get stomach aches. I'm gonna do a little bit of Coca-Cola. Maybe the headache will go away. That's a bit much though. And I'm gonna dilute it with water. One or both your eyes going off due to long monitor exposure. Yeah, but I sit on the monitor every day. So how come there are days where I can sit on the monitor all day, feel perfectly fine, and then some other days I sit on the monitor for 2 hours and boom, right? And so I don't want to always just, let's say, take paracetamol or something else, because I think that's not the solution. That's just the cure of a symptom, a band-aid of a symptom. And I don't think there's anything wrong with my body, like health-wise. So I don't think it's gotta be something I take in, right? And it's been Coca-Cola, which has been quite a bit of caffeine, right? Sometimes I have them every other day, man. So difficult, so crazy that I have to sleep. You know how annoying that is? Yesterday too, after the stream. Low sleep? I don't think so. I went to bed 23. I woke up at 7, so 8 hours. Can you sleep with headaches? See, like, I go for a walk, take in fresh air, and I took a ibuprofen, the small one, 400 milligrams yesterday. But the headache also was not that bad. Go see a doctor. See, I went to the doctor in the past and they told me everything's fine with me. So my wife told me that maybe it's best to go to some, I don't know what that's called. The guys that check electricity in your brain. I don't know what that's called. I didn't eat any ice cream for like this entire year, I think. I stopped eating ice cream totally. Like, I don't eat it anymore. I think it's bad. Not all sleep is equal. I slept through the entire night. Only one time did Zoe wake up, which was after 1 a.m. I had to hold her for like 5 minutes. Not even, I think. Then she slept again on my arm, and I put her back into bed. And then I slept again. And I didn't wake up. So, like, I don't think my sleep was that bad. They will find no electricity. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, you little bitch. I used to get odd headaches every Sunday morning. I went golfing with my father until I figured out from a friend who had cola caffeine withdrawal symptoms that it came from not drinking a Monster in the morning. Ever since, I take one to golf courses. What? That's not the solution. That is not. Oh my, you can't be serious, man. So you mean to tell me keep drinking Coca-Cola? Maybe you're getting too much sleep? No, like, I get this both with and with a little sleep, Jonathan Smith. And I think I'm getting just the right amount of sleep at the moment. Because, like, when I'm, like, especially in the morning, like, I'm super sharp. Look, I'm very proud. I did all of this. It's all done. Everything's fixed. I'm gonna work on removing the skill tree skills today and putting them on items. So I got everything done. It was super easy and fast. So I don't think it's too little sleep, to be honest, or too much sleep. I feel rested well enough. Okay, chat, here's the before and after pictures. It's just that I'm tired. Compared to, I hate it. Well, thank you very much for leaking my email. I'm going to stop Googling on screen, guys. Okay? I'm tired of leaking my email. It's so annoying. I can't do anything. So anyways, before, shit. So before it was very bright. And then after I tried to draw attention more to the road and away from the forest. You see how this is very bright? And this too. And I tried to draw attention away from it. You see that? I think it works a bit better. And over here, this place is very overly saturated, very bright. Right? And so I asked the same thing on Reddit, by the way. And most people told me that the one looks more ambient and atmospheric. Darker one's better, I think. Could be stress. I also think it's stress, yeah. So for example, after Jackie Coates played my game yesterday, I saw so many things I need to improve upon the game. And I didn't freak out, I didn't stress out, but it was like a to-do list growing. And I was like, I'm gonna work, but I need to get home. But I need to work, It's like, I think that amount of stress and pressure for a long period of time is not very good. Maybe it's stress, yeah, maybe it is stress. I've been very stressed lately to release my game. Definitely. Stress is weird. I once got blind because... You got blind? What was behind the tree? A chopped up tree that is not supposed to be... Like lore-wise, the tangerines should not chop down trees. Right. By the way, I changed this animation so you cannot accidentally click on this while the animation is playing. It was really tedious. And I think I made it much better now. What do you guys think? I think it's nice. Okay, chat. Today we're going to remove animations for that are bad. No, why? This guy's always negative. Just tell me why. I'm not gonna listen to you. Fuck you. Eat a cock, man. I wanted to get that one. Shit. I'm not negative. Animations for that are bad. Okay, why are they bad? Tell me. Smart ass. Come on. Come on, man. God, it feels so good. It does feel so good, the change I did. When you play a lot, it gets annoying over time. Yeah, but oftentimes you're clicking with the left mouse while you're doing something and then she gets leveled up. And as she gets a level up, you accidentally click an item and get it without even seeing all the items. And the animation takes like a second. And it's not happening too often. When you have a million chests, it's pain in the ass. Challenge mode. She should probably not teleport. Caffeine doesn't cause headaches. I used to consume pre-workout for years daily. It's like 12 cans of cola. I had the same random headaches spontaneously. I went to the doctor. I went to every doctor. It turned out it was my eye. Go check him out. I checked my eyes too. I can go check him again. Right? And my wife would be like, she would hate me for saying that I'm gonna go check my eyes. Because I talked about this on stream. So she would hate me so much that I probably have to sleep on the couch because she told me like a million times. But if I go to the doctor, to the eye doctor, check my eyes, he's gonna tell me your eyes are fine. Because I can read everything perfectly fine. Even small things. You know what I had to read the other day? A fucking letter that had that, like, fucking small letters, man. I could read all of them perfectly. So I don't think it's my eyes. And I went to the doctor before. Where's the pain located? Here. Always here. Every time. Here or here. Depending on the side. Where the eyes are. Here. Use Google, bro. We went to Google Shop already. When did you check him? 4 years ago? 4 years ago, I think. Dim the monitor light and use night light sentence monitor. Lights cause headaches. That's not a headache then. Sinus problem. So here is a thing that I think it actually is. So, and I forgot what these things are called. Tomatoes have them a lot. It's something in your body that if it gets, and it's countered by something else in your body. Fuck. It's not potassium. I once knew these things. Potatoes. Not potatoes. Tomatoes. Histamine, yeah. Histamine. Tomatoes contain naturally occurring histamine and can act as histamine libraries, meaning they can trigger body's own release of histamine. So, body, release, histamine, headache. Stages. Watch this. First, it's like an immune system thing, right? The reaction leads to swelling, vacillation, vascular prima tries to fight the steps, I guess. Histamine release is what causes allergic reactions, such as blood vessels, allowing... Fuck, it's not saying. But basically the way this starts is your nose clogs up. Since your nose clogs up, you're not getting enough air through the nose. Now your head starts to hurt. And it's every time. It's the same for me too. Nose clogs up, headache starts. It's not tomatoes, it's histamine. It might be, I don't know. But I think it is. And that seems to be related to eating. Like there's natural histamine and stuff. And then countering histamines is an enzyme or something. I don't know, I forgot what that's called. What does reduce? H1H2? I don't know, whatever. Antihistamine. But the thing is, when I get my nose, when my nose clogs up and I know I'm about to get a headache, I go outside, my nose clears up, I breathe through the nose, I love it. I feel a bit better, but the moment I get back home, boom. Same shit again.
Fuck Cakez, fuck pirate software basic.
I'm not repeating this eye thing to annoy, but it's 100% them. Even if you can see perfectly fine, it doesn't mean your eyes are fine. I don't need glasses either. I can see perfectly close and far. But a long time they can't handle it, so the headache occurs. So what you do? And what you do? What can your eyes not do? Look at the screen, and what do you do to counter it? Look up sick building syndrome? What? What does that mean? Ein sick building liegt vor, wenn mindestens Exponenten gesundheitlichen Beschwerden aufweisen. Wenn mindestens 10 bis 20% der Personen gesundheitliche die Symptome lassen sich. Was? I hate this shit. Stop being white. Unspezifische Kranken, welche nach längerem Aufwand im Gebäude auftreten, in der Regel verschwinden sie nach Verlassen des Gebäudes wieder. You know what that looks like to me? Sick building. Like there's some not cancer. Schimmel im Gebäude, you know? Schimmel im Gebäude? Boom. You don't see it, you just smell it in. Maybe that's it. But I started getting a headache here, and there's definitely no schimmel here. Sick building. I see. It's the sick building. Gesundheitliche Beschwerden aufweisen, die lassen sich verlachen des Verläufs. Yeah, that's Schimmel to me, mate. Mangelnde Lüftung. Yeah, but I got it here too. But yeah, I'm gonna open up the window a couple of times today, okay, chat? Just don't complain that it's cold, please, yeah? So that's what I did off stream to make this visually more appealing, but I also made another change in the first level. Not only doing that, I also fixed the first level's path. Because, guys, you told me yesterday that having 2 trees in the first level, someone asked me like a question, like he was totally perplexed. 2 trees in the first level? And I agree with you, that's a bit confusing. So, this is actually how the level looks now. It's even more, I would say, dark. Right? Or almost the same, actually. But I removed the tree, W. I think that's a good thing. Because it is a bit... It is a bit... weird, right? You can drag and drop tabs. Oh, I see. Thank you. I go for dehydration as the cause. You talk all day, releasing that moisture you consist of. Cakes? Mold? You need glasses for long work sections, or you need to take pauses every 30 minutes for a few minutes. Or I should probably stream less than 2. Should do the 20-20-20 rule for eye strain. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's not 30 feet away. I don't care, man. Do you think I'm gonna go outside now? Pff, please. Idiot. Okay, chat. I think 80% is pretty good completion rate. Honestly, you'd probably need to stress too much over us unless you're getting feedback about problems. A lot of people will bounce really early if they decide something's not for them, especially for demos. I'll try. I'll keep it in mind. What was this post, Cakes? This post was about comparing the difference between these two images. I was doing this morning. I was like, I didn't do a Reddit post in a while. Hey, how about I just do a post? Boom. And that spawned this post. That's all. Nothing special. I'm not expecting this to blow up. Boo! To oblivion. No, I was just gonna ask for feedback. You know, learn a little bit about Reddit. And then I found a new thing to post to, which is solo development. I didn't know about that yet. And that is a really cool, what is that called? Cool, what is this called? Community, I guess? What are these things called, chat? Communities, yeah. It's a really cool community because you can post in here and the rules are post 2 times per week. That's all. And you must be a solo developer. It's called a subreddit. Aha. Okay, sorry. Anyways, chat. Thanks for the talk about headaches. I actually feel a bit better right now. I don't feel any headaches at all. So yeah, I think this change is good. It is easier on the eyes too, and this one is definitely way too bright. If you take these two things, yeah, you compare these two. This one is still very bright. This one I feel like hits it right. Nothing is overly bright. And you can, like, your eyes don't get strained very much when looking at this. But when you have this image here, look how bright this entire thing is.
Fuck Cakez.
I got timed out again. Yo, you want to get timed out again, bitch? Huh? You want to get timed out again? Huh? Farmer should boot it. He has more experience with game dev. Hmm? Piece of shit. Huh? Asshole. Hmm? Fuck you. Huh? How would you eat a cock? I don't care. Fuck Cakez. Oh, you're a feedback guy. Nah, I like you. You can say fuck Cakez. That's fine. No, you're a feedback guy. You helped me a lot out. You helped me out a lot. Your feedback has been very valuable. Thank you, man. But fuck you too, guys. Fucking asshole. Just one more time, man. I'm gonna ban you. Okay, chat. Today, I want to do something because every single person gets confused by it. I will remove the last question on my game. I will remove the abilities from the skill tree and I will put these on the items as on-hit effects. Because that makes it not only easier, but more interesting. And the people saying no and lame are stupid. Because every single person that played the game did not get the system. And on top of that, all of these abilities didn't do anything. So what I'm gonna do now is there will still be these abilities. And I think we will even keep them shown in the... Will you increase the weapon cost? No? Why? Maybe a bit, but not too much, no? If anything, I'll make the enemies more durable to counter this. But I don't think I would want to increase the cost of weapons because it is really cool to buy a lot of weapons. Whenever you equip a weapon with an ability, it'll show up on the list of abilities at the bottom here. And I think at most you will be able to get 4 abilities because 4 items. Because people are saving money by not spending money on abilities. I know. Yeah, they will have more money to spend on weapons. That's fine. They have more money to spend on weapons. Weapons are more powerful. I make the enemies more powerful. Pro tip to have a successful game release is to send a paper letter to a bunch of old people in nursing homes telling them to buy the game and they will buy it multiple times because their brains are mush cakes. It's a secret technique. 100% success rate guaranteed. The only problem with your assumption is that old people have a computer where they are. Most of them don't. So they're not gonna buy it. They don't have Steam, mate. And that means in this thing here, we can spread this out a bit more, but we can also get rid of this part. And then the only thing we have here really is the target priority. And not even. I don't even need to have this menu now, actually. Because everything that is shown here can also be shown here. I wouldn't even need this menu. And when I click on them, I could essentially just show this, the stats, and nothing else. Really. And that would mean that we get rid of a lot more UI from the game, and we completely work within the game. So it would look like when you click on a hero, it would look something like this. Like this to the left here. No more overwhelming feel. Yeah, hopefully, right? I think it'll make this more natural. Just joined. Is this about the new Steam machine? No, we're talking about my game, but the GameCube is cool. I'm thinking of getting one in the future and making a game on the GameCube. Trying to see how easy it is to code a game on the GameCube. I think it's like $1,000, isn't it, chat? I feel like we could, and I think the GameCube would be really cool to develop on, because you don't have shit. Like, okay, we would have to have a code editor, right? It's a computer, I know, but it has the Steam operating system on it. We would have to figure out a good coding editor for that. I don't know which one we would use. It's assumed to be $800. You know, it would be so cool if it was 600. You could install Linux. No, I want the GameCube, man. Do you not understand? I want to give him my money. I don't have any, but when I have, hopefully, I want to give him my money. That's what I want. 8 GB VRAM is crazy. What's the difference? Well, maybe I can take the GameCube
take 30 seconds.
and take it with me on vacation. The only thing that is missing is a monitor, though. A laptop is better, I think, still. So, yeah. Memory price is crazy now, so not good time to sell. Look up a Zen Duo monitor. It's a foldable monitor. Get a Steam Deck then. 42 days left and the water isn't animated. Okay. Sounds like you would need a few days break, 4 days plus to relax. I'm very happy, by the way, because I managed to get the Tangy stuff done before the week's over. So I basically gained like 2 or 3 days to relax or do things that are out of plan, which is, well, the skill tree change. Let's try by adding an ability to an item before removing these. So for example, and for those of you that played the game a lot, oh, I'm sorry. The question is, should I give the bow, the long bow, should I give the longbow an ability already, or should the abilities only start on recurve bow? So on recurve bow, we get the ability on hit. Green items start getting abilities, and then they go more powerful as you level up. There's no good debugger available on Linux, really. Hey, Arrow Success Dev. Hello there. Good luck and fun. Thank you very much for raiding. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're doing good. I think I'm starting on the green ball. The ability starting on green items sounds good, yeah. I think if I start them too early, players get confused. Good morning, Cakes. You done yet? No? Eh? What do you mean you're done yet? By the way, you can't hear it, right? I was working on a victory sound off stream. It's not perfect, but I'm gonna make whenever the pling happens, that's when I'm gonna spawn a bunch of stars. And then the music will stop, because right now the transitions for music is terrible. Are you done with the game? No, read the title, mate. Read the title, sir. I played Kingdom Rush to see what the victory sound sounds like, and they also have a very short one. But they have a cool animation, which I don't have. Alright, chat. Oh, I have something really cool. I have something really cool, chat. Super cool will understand. I'm gonna implement it. And then you'll understand. Watch this. And this is what I can't say it yet. I think it's really cool. This is something I loved doing when I was playing StarCraft. I forgot the fucking name. Huh? Shit, I didn't add it yet. Fuck. Okay, give me a sec. Q tasks. Movement cursor. Better. Better, mate. Better. I thought I had it already. Fuck, man. It's kind of blown the cover. Shit. Not gonna show it to you, though. Not yet. Supposed to be Überraschung. Where is it? God, I hate this atlas here. Ah, yes. Draft 16. 2224. Nice. One 168. One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. I drew 10 frames, mate. Yeah. Exact center size, animation index, timer. I mean, literally just dot duration. Let's do 1.0f, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be faster. Dot render options or dot options is transparent. And then we also need to have a dot layer. Is calculate layer. Layer game. Tangy dot target location. Or why? Pretty sure that's that way. Good. And then while we are running, I want to draw a render quad, follow waypoints. After moving, move the target. When are we on the spot? I guess we'll do it. Follow waypoints. Ah, here. We arrived at the location. If Tangy, or like this, else. Draw render quad. Sprite ID. Sprite patrol point. Destination. The position is Tangy. Tangy.target location. Dot
Collector's
previous
alt
position.
account just joined.
Yo.
Glad to be back to
How
my
you doing, mate?
favorite Vulcan and Godot
Dot.
stream. Please keep your functions shorter
draw.
than
There's
5
nothing
lines.
really that we need to change other than the layer is. Layer game. Dot layer game, comma Tangy dot target location. Y. There you go. All right, Superku, you ready, mate? Ah, is it gonna work first time? Is it gonna work first time? Is it gonna work first time? Oh, it's too slow. Oh, but it's here. Oh. It's too slow. Oh, yes. Let me make it faster, chat. Oh, yeah. Where is it? Where's the effect? 0.5. Or 0.4. How's Dev today? Good. Thanks for asking, mate. Make it faster. How's it so slow? Hey? Hey, what the fuck point? Hey! Hey! You retarded? Oh my god. Okay, relax. Don't get headaches. GapCute sounds great. You can enter desktop on it. Huh? You remember this? It's not perfect. Maybe a bit faster. Animated water next? No. Can you do waypoints with shifts? No. Is she lagging? She's not lagging. No. Can you hold and click? No. Currently there's no holding, but I could do holding, yeah. Then I'd shut the fuck up, bitch. Fuck you. Okay, now let's see. How do I push? First and foremost, I think we should do a push. I did a lot. Get that. Git commit minus M. Tangy done almost. And story and tutorial fix. Git push. Boy. Yo, G2, thank you very much for raiding. Welcome. Hello, you guys. And Gamedev Saga, thank you very much for following earlier, mate. Appreciate that. Okay, chat. So, how do we add abilities to items, and how do we... Like, what we really only need is a float timer. Because we need to track the cooldown of the ability. And so, each ability that we're gonna use will need to be activated in a way, and then we need to track the cooldown on it. By the way, why are these all showing up? Even though I didn't complete level 2 yet. Huh? Okay, one more time and then we start. I always find bugs whenever I get to here. And I've been having a discussion, by the way, a little bit, like, not a discussion, but I've been asking Rirenart a couple of questions, guys. This game is looking really good. Where is it? Wait, where was it? Fuck, I lost the link for his game. Looks like. Yeah, I lost it. What was this game called again, guys? Does anyone... Woods of War. Fuck you. He's been working really hard on his game, and he's been, you know, ever since he started, he's gotten so good at pixel art. So much better than in the very beginning. Starting to look really, really good, his game. And the screenshots too. He was always good. I'm saying he's gotten better, you dumbass. Stop putting words into my mouth or I'll ban you for the entire day, because I'm tired of your shit. I didn't say he was bad. Because in the very beginning, he did some shading that was... How do you say that? Like reminiscent of Stardew Valley, but very much like here on the dragon, for example, right? Why is Cakez angry? I'm always angry. And he's been getting so much better at not doing these straight shading lines. And hiding them a bit more, right? So that it doesn't look too even. It's been getting really good, and he made a really good trailer too. So I think his game is gonna do very well, and whenever he's releasing his demo, we're definitely gonna play it. I think he's doing a very good job with the cards and how to flip them, and in the very beginning, I didn't see too much. Like, it looked a little bit bland, especially, you know, the background. But he's made it so much better. It's looking so much better now. I still would desaturate the background a bit more to not draw too much attention to it, to create the illusion of depth a bit more here. Right? Because it looks very, not flat, but it's all the same color. Like, why is this the same color as this? This should be darker, or at least faded out a bit more into a background. I think he can still do it though. Yeah, like here, this has gotten much cooler looking than it was before. But I'm pretty sure he's still working on that too. So it's been working really hard. He's been making so much progress. Very cool stuff. And I think he's sitting close to like 500-600 wish lists for a game released this year in February, in a couple of months, that's not bad, really. Without a demo on Steam, already having 500 wishlists or more, that's really not bad. I have to say, it is much, 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 much more than I had after that amount of time. And most people start very slow on Steam, like most, without a demo. So yeah, really cool. How's it going? Good, good. We are now working on... Let me play through the tutorial again. So I reworked the tutorial, I reworked the map. And like, for example, I removed the text here. Do you think I need a text here to show that the player should put an item on the unit? I don't think so. So I removed it to have less UI in the way, right? So now you can click away and then open the shop to buy an item, right? Boom. And then text appears. I think that's a bit more readable, let's say. Less text. And then we're gonna remove the... We're going to remove the... what is it called? We're going to remove the abilities, and then this will be much less. And actually, we don't even need that at all. I think I'm just gonna display the stats at that point. The only thing I need to display for Tangy, though, is the relics. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe stats here and relics right next to it in a list below. List down. Like stats and relics. That's it. Yeah, and so the healing now starts on round 6. Which, look how much time you have to use healing now. I think it's a bit easier to see and use. I hope you really fixed it, bro. I cannot fix your fucking keyboard and mouse for you, mate. It is impossible. Okay, sir? Shit, he's dead. Let's see, what do we have here? Can get some more damage. Ooh. Got a Thornwood bow. I really like the items, man. Like, the moment you get one good item, it propagates down, which is really cool. The 10x video was gold. And so yeah, you're being forced into challenge mode in the very beginning, because not only do I want to show how to use Tangy, but also I want players to show that there's an endless mode. Right? The game is just RNG? No, it's not. It's how you manage your items. It's never really RNG. So now, this guy stays. You know what? I'm gonna make it so that this effect is unlit. Unlit, and the waypoint thing here too. Let's see. In dark areas, that should be brighter now. Oh, wow. Look how bright that is now. Much better. How does that feel, chat? Ah, that feels good. I'm missing a start thing here, though. That was confusing. That was confusing. I'm gonna write that down. Missing a start button. Same as the one before. Cakez, master of C++. What is that? Alright, we're getting an item. What do we get? gonna get that. The totem. So that they have less HP. Chat, phone, pick up the phone, come on. Okay, I'm gonna use much less Coca-Cola this time and much more water. Okay. Okay, it was really short this time. Very nice. Thank you, chat, for picking up the phone. Appreciate that. Right, where's the water? Here. See, like this much Coca-Cola. Only this much. And then a lot more water. Right. So we get away from the caffeine thing. Just stop being coke addict. Yeah, that's how you do it, you dumbass. That's how you do it. Why not just water? Addiction, yeah. What do we have here? I feel like I want to move these. Here. I love that. It's so funny. When she's so fast. It's so funny. Uh-oh. Doesn't matter how much water you add, only the total amount of Coke matters. Okay, bro. I could get into a discussion, but I'm just not. Because I'm tired. Like, I never picked this up, to be honest. Never picked this up, Vial of Life. Gotta buff it. Fuck! I wanted to get that! I clicked the reroll button! Fine, we're gonna get the revive thing. Put myself on the road. Can block one. Try Red Bull. Man, we are smashing in the first level. Let's spawn some more. That was a dumb idea. But I have the revive thing. We dead. We're dead. Don't attack them. I have the revive thing. One life. I kind of need to kill this guy. Can I? Oh, we dead. Can I kill him though? With this maybe? Nah. It's over. Well, we got to round 26, the first one. Pretty nice. I'm gonna get banned today eventually. Yeah. You will. 100%. Okay, cool. Very nice. That works. So, let's get to removing the abilities from the skill tree and adding those two items. That all works. Get things done here. Give this guy range. How's he doing fire damage already? Wow. I wanted to lure these guys so that we get the healer. There you go. I love that, man. There's actually something to do now. Right, that's cool. We did that yesterday, the mark. I'm very proud of that too. I also had a bug where I could mark my units, by the way. Oh, and we can move this guy here. And then we're gonna give him this bow, and this guy gets this bow. And then I guess this guy gets a bit more range. I feel like he's in a bad location. I should put him here. I love it! Man, that's nice. That plays very well. Cool. Let's get that. You're gonna get this. Can get another guy. Oh, chat, I just noticed I can place them closer together by pushing. But I can't place them that close to one another. Does seem a lot more interactive. It is more interactive. The question is, though... Bug? Yeah, maybe it is a bug. Not a bug, but a skill mechanic. Yeah, it could be a skill mechanic, yeah. We could say that for now. Oh, I like the project. Oh, I like the split as well. Oh, pentagram. Pentagram. Let's get a defender, though. Ah, she did 10,000 damage. This guy did 60,000 damage. But she's more of a support hero. So that's good. See, she's no longer that OP. So next level. Here's the thing that actually should have shown up. Why are they all completed? Why can't I go to all of them? I'm going to ignore this for now. I'm just going to write it down and do it off stream. I'm not doing this now. I'm actually going to code what I wanted to do. It's been an hour. Tutorial for upgrades not starting after level 2. All levels are unlocked. Why? Okay, good. Let's begin. Second level. God, I love doing that in StarCraft, man. I just love doing that. Like this. Ding, 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 ding. And I think it was faster in StarCraft even. Why? Because the animation was cool. And I can even add an easing function to the duration to make the animation start faster and end slower. Watch. Watch this. So this is what it's now. That's too fast. It's 2.5. I think it's fine. Okay, let's move on. So, items with abilities. I want to put an ability on an item. So, item data. We're gonna use the fucking thing here because I hate Vim searching. I get so mad. This is the data for an item. I need... And this is baked in when we start the game, right? It gets filled in once. I need a float. All I need is a float. Somewhere for each ability the unit has. Feels like League of Legends, bro, too. Fuck Cakez. So I could do the following. I just need a floating point value. Instead of having an item ID here. Yo, good morning, Slope Sides Games. How you doing, mate? Hello, Dev Spudges, man. Thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that, man. How you doing? Hope you're doing good, man. I don't want to roll for a skill. Doing great. Hi, Mickey. Watch. So, if you want to use Wind Slash on the defender, yeah, you know what you're gonna get to maximize that ability? And if you don't even know what Wind Slash is, then shut the fuck up, piss off. You didn't even play the game, asshole. Don't tell me what to do. But if you did, I apologize. Okay, I didn't say any of these things, but you know, just hypothetically, right? So, if you did play the game, you know what Wind Slash is. And Wind Slash, what is the best weapon for Wind Slash? Toggle. Item list. It's a weapon called Wind Bane. Projectiles return back to the hero. I played it 5 hours today. Oh, I see. Now this is the best weapon that you could get for Wind Slash. So I'm gonna put Wind Slash on this item. I'm gonna have to nerf this because this is really OP. But now, when you equip this weapon, when you attack, every 5 attacks, you're gonna do a Wind Slash. So now I have 2 things that are really cool. And we'll see how I'm gonna make it activate. Because Wind Slash is a ranged ability. Meaning, okay, if you attack, it's gonna spawn the projectile, but you're also doing a melee swing. That means this ability can only activate on melee swings. That is a mechanic. Or the ability can activate on its own in a swing when an enemy is inside the range of Wind Slash. But I think it would be much cooler, and it makes more sense if this is still a melee weapon, but when you hit someone in melee, it would just fire a projectile. You know? So yeah, let's get that item. That is a green bow, okay. Okay, I see. Thank you for explaining. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure it makes sense. And if you guys in chat would like to help me out a bit, which item should have shield orbs? Spike shield? I don't know. Santa Hat is not gonna get shield orbs, bro. Don't be ridiculous. I hate this 10x developer guy. I fucking hate this guy. Struct. I don't know. I have item data. I have item. Let's do cooldown. It's not a redefinition. All right. Now I'm just gonna quickly update the entire game. That's quite a few errors. 54 is a lot because I reference the slots a lot. So let's update that real quick. Oh, it starts with game.h. Of course. What is item? I should call this shop item then. Okay, we're gonna undo. Guys. Thank you guys very much for rating. Mr. Dev Spudgers, Mr. Dumo, Mr. T2, and Error Success Dev. What's going on? Appreciate that. For the support, you guys. Thank you. How you doing? We're working on Game Tangy TD. We're 42 days away from hopefully releasing the game, getting done with it. And we are currently working on putting skills on items, which is the last meaningful change before just working on content. More and more and more and more content. I appreciate the support though. Hope you had a good stream, mate. If you want to talk a little bit about yourself, what you do, feel free. Always interested meeting other devs. Should get Apfelschorle. Golden apples. Hello there, my man, on YouTube. How you doing? Okay, let's just start here. So we're gonna undo this. And then we go to struct item. We call that shop item. Because that's what it is. Don't tell me you can't do that. Good. Now we have shop item. Struct. Entity. And then we can do a struct item. Item ID. Item ID. Float. Cooldown. Nice. Love it. So I want to quickly point out something. Got a raid to run. Have a good run. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much for the raid. And Super King, thank you very much for following. For those people in chat that always say that, oh, Cakez, you never use the renaming feature. You always do it by hand. Did you just see what I did? And so the next time you want to go to your keyboard and type these words, how about you shut the fuck up and remember this moment? Thank you. Let's move on here. Okay, so let's do const. Are we changing that? Like we do. What? Yeah. So it's not a const. Wait, are we changing item ID though? What if I just make this const? Let's just test. Hey, I'm a lurker here, but since you heard that you are interested in other devs, what would you be able to check a video about mine, 1 to 2 minutes, and give an honest review? I won't share the link until you say yes or no. Wow. Sure, man. A lot of energy here. Yeah, negative energy. Okay, so we can do const. So that's great. So basically const item. Reference. Item. Shit. Now I have... well... Wait a minute. Item data. I have too many items, chat. This is the item. The const item ID. Item ID is item.item ID. Should still work. Right? Yes, good. Next. Get item data, hero.items on.item ID. That was simple. I'm gonna fix 16 errors and then I'll quickly .item ID. Apply items. That's simple. .item ID. And then I'll look at the video. Reddit. Brutal roast my game. Okay, we'll roast your game, mate. Chat can roast very well. Me too. The video got 47k views on Reddit. Hey, that's good, man. That's really good. Congratulations, mate. You can stop schliming now, though. Like, yeah. What is that called, guys? You can be normal now. Can't wait. We're natural born roasters. Wait, was that cakes being nice? No. Draw hero items, yeah. Man, it's so easy. Just do item ID everywhere. Damn. Draw the item in the slot if present. Yeah, so simple. Damn. Hero.item ID. Here it is. So equip or swap item. This is where we need to set the cooldown to 0. That's why I do this by hand. Cooldown should be 0 every time we swap items, which potentially could mean you could swap an item indefinitely. Or I'm gonna give a base cooldown of 5 seconds. Every time you swap an item. How much? I don't want to do the full cooldown, but I definitely want to have like a lock-in cooldown, right? You equip the item, you get an initial cooldown of what? How much you guys think? What is fair? 5? Two minutes. And some items have hit counters, so I would probably have to turn, like you have to do like a hit counter on something else. 2 minutes, yeah, okay. No one's answering anything, so how about no? You don't have enough karma? Into the Shadow Realm you go. 6 arrows left. Swap the items. Swapping an item also should give the cooldown. Swap or like a base cooldown. There we go. Now we have a swap cooldown. I think that's better. All right. Good. We have that. That's nice. Equipped item. Recipe. Are we swapping something here? Equip or swap item, that's the function. Dolan raid. Fuck, I'm late. I appreciate the raid. I really do. Welcome, sir. Yeah, you're late. But it's fine. Hey. Better late than never. Shit. I need to call this item data. And this is item. Item reference, I think. Const item. Item dot. Item dot. There you go. And there it is. We're done. That means every single entity, a hero essentially, now has items and they have cooldowns associated with them. Which means we can now track for each individual item what their cooldown is. What we don't have is a hit counter for these items. So I could do a union. If I'm trying to be fancy. Hits or cooldown, right? That means whatever I address here is the type that I want. If I address the cooldown, it's a float. If I address the hits, it's an int. Because this is very much aligned properly, right? We have int, we have 4, we have 8. So that's 8. Very nice. So I think it's gonna work. Good. Now that we have this, I wanna put on some my lovely song. Where is it? Just a bit, Superco, okay? Not too long, okay? Just a little bit. Okay, I need a good mood. Now that we have this, I need to put abilities on items so that I know fuck you! You can't skip because I paused the notifications. Okay. Why does it bypass that? Why does it bypass that? That should happen! You think you can win, chat? You can't win. Wait a minute. Oh shit. No. Does it look good? Yeah, yeah. I'm pausing I'm closing Spotify. Fuck you. Stop. The bot is coded badly, man. And Emma is gone. God damn it. Scammer, I don't give a fuck what you think. I wanna listen to this song now, okay? And I'm listening to it. There's nothing you can do about it. Imagine if it opened Spotify. That would be crazy. Nah, it's not gonna do anything. You're wasting your points, mate. Don't waste your points. Okay. How do I do that? Item data. Do I put it here? And then say ability ID. But I need to... Oh, man, this is gonna be crazy. How do we do that? Man, how do we do that? The problem is I've been adding effects to items. Flags. Okay. And I have quite a few effects at this point. I have code conversion, fire lighting conversion, poison conversion, ghost detection. You can block. You can hit flyers. I think this one's not used. These two are retarded. So they don't work, but they can be renamed. This one causes secondary explosions. That one works. Projectiles return. Change pierce to chain. Explosion on hit. And here's where it starts. Explosion on hit. That is an ability. The problem is, I only have so many effects that at some point I would even have more than 64 effects. And right now I'm using an int that is 32 effects possible on each item. I could turn that into a 64-bit type. Then we have 64 effects available. And the first one could be like the explosion on hit. Cakez, download TeamViewer and give me code. I just want to fix your PC real quick. Yeah, sure. Cause I can do it this way now, but I can see the future, right? And it doesn't look too good. If I... Now, another thing that I could do is on the item data. There's item data. I just add in simple int value, an ability ID. Boom. That's possible too. And then if we have an ability, we look up the string for that ability. Like ability to string. And then we'll just add that to the item. Together with effects. And abilities could have different colors. But I feel like they should all have the same color. It's a bit annoying, but possible, I suppose. Fine, let's do that. Let's not make it perfect. I didn't code it this way to begin with, so it's going to be a band-aid. But at least it's a band-aid that can scale indefinitely. I can have 200 abilities and it will just work. So that's better than limiting myself. What happens if you swap mid ability though? Like shield orb is active and then you swap. They'll stay active. Doesn't matter. It's fine. If I really want to do something, then I'll try a way to code it around it to make shield orb stop being active. Like I get the owner of the ability. I can check the owner's weapon. I can check if the weapon is this ability. If it's not, I expire the ability. It's very easy to do, but for now I'm just not gonna code it in. It's fine. All right, fine. So we have that solution. Now we need the string solution, because right now what I have is I have strings for effects, and I kind of want to have abilities which I already have, but like at the very bottom, and very extensive abilities like ability description, double tap, something. So like with how many shields, how much AoE, base duration, and I want to make this like really simple. Very simple. So instead of making it so complicated, I'd rather do a string ability description explosion. explosion on hit. That would be the first, and then the other one. Which one are we doing first? The explosion on hit. Let's do shrapnel on hit. Explosion. There we go. Let's try that. Let's just get rid of, not get rid, use this. Right, every third attack causes an explosion. Boom. Every fourth attack. Let's begin slow. Abilities. Every fourth attack causes an explosion. Good. Now that we have this, let's go to recurve bow. Hate Vim Search. It pisses me off. Sorry, it was called Thornwood. Thornwood bow. Here it is. And where's the ability ID again? Right below the, yeah, right below the ID. So here's the ability ID. And this is an ability now. Abilities are so intertwined with this. It's a big change, actually, unfortunately. We need a new ability for this. Okay, we can do it, though. Ability, explosion on hit. There we go. So now we have it. And if I start the game now, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna get an exception because I don't initialize the ability at all. I don't know the cooldown. I don't know anything. Let's see. Yep, unrecognized type. Yep. Case, ability, explosion on hit. It does nothing though. Right? It's just an empty husk. Really does nothing. It's kinda annoying, I have to say. But okay, fine. Let's see if that works now. Yeah. Oh, I didn't build. Yeah, this is when you have, this is what you would call somewhat of technical debt. Because I coded a system a long time ago that works for what the abilities were intended to be. Now I have decided to do a completely different system for the abilities and not that extensive as this is. Like, because I literally add stats to each ability. Like, each ability gives you additional stuff. And this stuff right here is also displayed in a description. And so I had to not only come up with a name, an icon, a type, target type, priority, so many things that are not really needed anymore because they're too complicated. They complicate the game too much. And a better solution is to just put these on the items. All right, so let's get ourselves a recurve bow. A thornwood bow, actually. So this one now has the ability in it. And now we are going to do ability to string. We do effect to string, and we do another one, static const expression string ID, ability to string, ability count. Good, and we start with the ability explosion on hit. There you go. And that would be string, ability, explosion on hit. I guess ability description. There we go. And that's the one we typed in earlier. Every fourth attack causes an explosion. Very, very simple. And the cool thing is that explosion... I could even say dealing fire damage. Can you do it? We have an option like random clips, but instead of random, we can choose which one, Cakes. That would require coding the bot, and I currently have absolutely no time to code on the bot. It's possible, yeah, for sure. I just do not have any time. Just went for a walk. It was so cold. My bald head, my ears. Yeah, it was cold today. Yeah, when I was driving here, it was real hard. My fingers were freezing too. Why didn't you take a Mütze though? Get stand description. There we go. Let's try that. Let's test. So, I have effects. For each effect, we do the same thing. If ability ID is unequal to ability none. Now this is just displaying it, right? The ability. And if it's not a none, then we draw a line. Then we copy into the buffer the line. And then we just mem copy the effect to string text. And we add to the offset this stuff. So this is just one, there's no loop. But each ability will have its own effect. So that would be effect to string. Instead of that, that'll be ability to string. On the ability ID. And since only one item has an ability ID, right now it should work. And then we call that ability text. And we should be good. Really, that is it. That was easy. Okay, so now that we have the text on it, it should, in theory, show me below this. Should not. That's correct. Because that is completely correct. Because I'm not supplying it here. There we go. Now it should show up. Watch. Huh? I got an error. Mem copy. Oh wait, mem copy. I'm stupid. Sorry. It's here. Now it's gonna show up. Nice. And here on hit effects. When did that happen? Swing duration on hit effects. This is what I want to do now. Oh wow, I couldn't even like call. I couldn't even do that. That's annoying as hell. I can't activate Fireball. Bro, that's retarded, really. You need another Coke to drink, Cakes? Hero hit targets that count. On hit effects, hero hit weapon data hit count. Modulo. So that would be where I look at the weapon. Let me think. So that's definitely annoying. I want to be able to activate an ability anywhere, anytime. That's all I want to do. I just want to activate Fireball, for example. I don't want to have to code in each ability again. I already did that. Right, so I don't have to do that again. Which means, so this is just for, by the way, this is just for sword swings, okay? This is sword swings. That's fine. Normal attack. Yeah, here are all of the abilities, active ability, that I coded in. That, oh man, that's so much technical debt. But I kinda, if I wanna scale this properly, then I have to do it. It is how it is. We'll get through it. I'll probably patch most of this post-release. I just gotta get some abilities on items so that it works. If I get one on the item, I can get 10. If I get one to work, then we'll be able to get the rest too. Okay, so that's just the sword. Let's go to the bow. The bow is a little less complicated. Let's not do the wand right now. Active ability here. So here's when we would want to do the activate ability. And for that, I always need to get an ability. That's really annoying. I think I'm just gonna code an active ability number 2 real quick. Because I don't really need to get the ability. I just need to get... Yeah, I want to be able to activate any ability anywhere. And then I just need stats though. So let's code in an activate ability number 2. Let's call it always. So that's just an ability ID. Takes in stats as a reference. Then I can reference the hero stats. And of course the target data, right? What am I targeting? What am I targeting here? Boom. And then this will be const. I think this will also be const. But let's see. So, switch on the ability ID. And then we'll start with case ability. On hit. What was it? On hit. Explosion on hit. What do we do? We basically just do a fireball, what we saw on the weapon. We do this. Eh? Go here. So we just need to know where to do the fireball. How much AoE we have, stuff like that. So let's begin. So we start with AoE. We do a hit area. Well, that's simple. Let's target data. Dot target location. Yeah, location. It should be called target location, really. Good. Target location. We can do a debug thing. We play a sound. The attacker ID. Okay. Who is attacking? Who's using this ID? I think that's important. But I think that's in target data, right? Owner ID. Yeah. So attacker ID. If we deal AoE damage, that is target data. Dot owner ID. Good stuff. We do an ability fireball. We have stats. We pass these through. I hope there's a reference. It's not. It's a copy. Okay, fine. It's kind of annoying, but fine. I think he's I'm cooking, mate. I'm big cooking, yes. Angle. Effect. Explosion fire. Do we have that in target data? Direction. Yeah, we have that. Good. And that's about it, really. And the target data by default, if no direction is supplied, it'll just be direction right. Whatever. Good stuff. So that'll be the first. That's how simple it is. That is how simple it should be, by the way. When I coded this function, by the way, this function, that was 2 years ago or more. That's why this function is so bad. Because activating an ability should just always activate it. That's all. 6 years. It wasn't 6 years ago. Can you shut the fuck up? Good. And now all I need to do really is call this function from... Let's mark this as B. I don't know where A is. Okay, so mark this as A. Then go back to bow. Type bow. Here is where we activate an ability, but we don't check that anymore. No. We check hero.i... Or do we have the weapon? Let's do item, reference, weapon slot. Slot. You know what? Let's check the weapon first. Sketch weapon, item data, which is not the slot. Okay, so we need the slot. We have the weapon, but we don't have the weapon slot. So get the weapon slot. Item slot weapon. Let's begin with that. So I'll make a rule that weapons will have on hit effects only for now. Right? And if not, then I'll do a for loop here. But for now, weapons will only have it. Weapon slot. So now that we have this, and it needs to be a reference. Very important. And then if weapon dot ability ID is unequal to ability none. And now I need to have an identification. Fuck. So it should be as simple as, because it's on hit, right? So I need to know when does this ability activate, on which hit. On the second hit, on every hit, on the fourth hit, on the fifth hit. So I need to have something on... Why is this complaining, by the way? It's const. Yeah. I need to have some sort of int activation count or interval, I guess. Right. I hate that so much. I jump back and I'm in Africa. I'm not where I was before. I'm somewhere else. I traveled half the globe just because I went into a function and I used the return back from where I came feature in Visual Studio Code. Where the fuck am I? Sorry. Why are you complaining about this? Huh? Oh, I'm inside of a Lambda function? Fuck off, man. I got it. Why can I not call activate ability always? Making me mad. Line 20,000. 15,000, of course. C++, ladies and gentlemen. C++. But this is on 20,000 too. But then that's on game.h, 100%. Yes, it is. Fine. This is... What do you call this, guys? What do you call this thing? Predeterminate... what is that called, guys? Not using headers, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, terrible, huh? Odin is so much better when it comes to this. I really like that about Odin, by the way. Will you switch back for some time to splitting music into separate channels and enabling song requests in the future? Cakez? I don't know. I will... So like AQ, how about this? When I'm done with the game, okay? Like you would have to write it down. I'll forget. Even if I write it down, I'll forget myself. I have so many. If you write it down and remind me at the end of when I'm like releasing with when I'm done with releasing the game, I could test the following. I could remove all of the music on YouTube, like there's no music anymore, and then I see if people like that more there. Right? But to be honest, I really don't like song requests. I have to be completely honest. Because there are some song requests that are just atrociously bad. And I hate it. And then you have to listen to some stupid song request. And people, you know, emotionally charge you with, oh, you didn't listen to my song request. I spent money on that point. You know what you're doing. Why do you even have that as a feature if you don't like it? So I just don't think that song requests, like, I'm open to it at the moment, but to be honest, right now, like, I love being able to play my own thing. Wait, that's shooting the arrow, though. That's shooting an arrow. That is shooting an arrow. That's bad. This is not the right way to do it. Then you do the Quinn song request thing where it costs so many points and people and they are refunded if you play the song without skipping it. Wait. They are refunded? If you play it without skipping. So wait, the other way around? Forward declaration, yeah. What will be the Raylet project? The same Viking reading test? This Viking game is too much to do in a month. Probably not the Viking game. It'll be a much simpler game. 100%. Do 250 bits for song requests? Then no one's gonna use it. People don't spend any bits or anything on my channel. There's bits for TTS and no one's using it. So if you skip the song, they lose points. I don't understand why it's the other way around for Quinn. Oh, it's a free song request for non-troll requests, I see. I understand. Yeah, smart. Actually, not bad. Don't you think the median profit of 3D game is higher than 2D? Which makes it better to start creating a 3D game. Yeah, but not if you don't have the time for it, mate. Like, you cannot apply your situation to someone else. I don't have the time to learn 3D, make a game in it. And I cannot make a game in a month in 3D and sell it. I just can't. I do not have that experience. That is not possible. That would be the dumbest thing I could do. I do not want to do it here. I want to do it on projectile collision. So essentially, we'll do a check here. Pretty sure there's a better way to do that, but... This one's not gonna happen. Wait, actually... How do I activate abilities? Projectile. Oh, activating an ability spawns a projectile, I see. Though a projectile just has an ability ID on it, so all I need to do really is put ability ID on it here. On hit ability, there we go. So now we are passing that through. Let me find it. Guys, I need to go to the bathroom. What the hell? Guys, I want to know something. Starting to piss me off. Starting to piss me off. Where is it? After the sprite ID. So literally at the top. I have a question, chat. So here's the thing. Projectile, right? I'm pretty sure it's gonna crash, but maybe not. It's gonna crash, but we'll see, right? So let's say I have, instead of a copy of stats, I have a reference here, right? Which, by the way, wouldn't even work, I think. It'll break. It'll break, yeah. So that answers my question. Okay. Never mind, chat. Never mind. That's why you don't use C++. Like, references are just retarded. Okay, because you can't check if they're null. Those pointers would be so easy. Alright, so we hit the thing, and then on collide projectile, here is where I need to check if I need to activate an ability always. So here's where we activate an ability, right? Already, teleport enemies. And so that would be something I turn into an ability. Instead of effects, I need to have a different identification. And I feel like it should just be activate ability always. And still do the hit. They can't be null, that's the point. What if I see, like, you're so smart, right? If I turn this into a reference, right? And then I give the stats from the entity to the projectile when I initialize the projectile, because that's possible. And then I kill the entity. What happens? Tell me. Crash. Ref is one of those things that would be okay if it didn't exist. I think so too, yeah. So, what are you saying? What will happen? Crash, right? For a data member, use pointer is more preferable than a reference. Reference was designed to use as a parameter. Yeah. Undefined behavior. But it's still pointing to something. So it's not null. Yeah, great. Anyways, so yeah, it's not gonna be, we're not gonna have that. But I was thinking, you know, and maybe we watch it today. We're 2 hours in, we'll see. But I also started late because of work. We'll see. I want to watch the Dark Patterns video of Chris Wilson. It would be cool if I could ask him a question. How do you handle projectiles in PoE? You have so many stats in PoE. So many unique things that you can scale. And you spawn a projectile. When you die, the projectile still flies and deals damage. So how the hell... But he probably doesn't know, right? He probably doesn't know. Because he's not coding it. He doesn't know. Yeah, probably not, right? He's gonna be like, Mark? Click marker looks amazing. I'm glad you like it, mate. STD ref has a checker. How about I just use a pointer? Pointer can be null. That's easy. But yeah, I think what they do is they only copy specific components needed for the projectile. To make it very, very simple. But what I noticed too is that a projectile mid-flight changes their behavior. I think it doesn't, AQ. Because if I remember correctly... I had a shrine that increased the projectile speed. You know, the what is this shrine called, guys? The speed shrine that makes you real fast. I had this shrine. I shoot a projectile. I lost the shrine. The projectile slowed down. So that was me thinking that for me that was an indicator that, maybe the projectiles always look at the character. I mean, it's simple for them to get the data they need, right? They could literally, it's just one character. It's Mark Roberts, yeah. The guy that, like, they co-founded together. Stuff. Right, chat. Let's see here. Call active ability instead. To do, yeah. We're gonna do that in a sec. Yeah, this is so bad. Look at this stuff here. Basically, if we have a... it should be as simple as the following. If projectile.ability ID, then we call activate ability always. Projectile ability ID. Proj.ability ID. Proj.stats. And then the target data for the ability. What do we have? Owner ID is proj.ownerID. Dot, what else? Direction is proj.direction. Let's get some more stuff here. Target ID, direction, stuff like that. We have owner ID. Man, guys, it's so crazy, you know. I have learned so much about coding in the last 4 years. I can see the huge mistakes I did back then. And it's so cool because I can do these things so much better now. You know? That's the cool thing. Oh, ground position is proj.position. That would be target.position. So we have the ground position on the target. We have the start position, which is where the projectile is. Or we could even say where the shooter came from, right? But they could have moved. So that would be a bit odd. So unless we have a start position of the projectile. We don't. And I don't think I put that in there, right? Let me check. Position, this is where it starts. Direction, yeah. There's no start position. What's your opinion of a person who wants to learn Gamedev on C++ but needs to learn C++? And then needs to learn how the 2D game works, and after that needs to learn how the 3D game works. Like, is that a good path of learning how to do 2D games work? If you want to learn how they work, sure. I would suggest you, if you want to learn how 2D or 3D games work, use something like SDL or Raylib. Maybe SDL is better. Use that to open a window, do sound, and stuff like that. And then if you want to know how 2D and 3D games work, learn OpenGL or DirectX. Because then you learn how these things are being drawn. But you don't have to fiddle around with the annoying stuff of opening a window. You know, and you don't have to deal with like the Windows API or Linux API or whatever, like the shit. It's really annoying to deal with, trust me. And input as well. So you could easily just get input from these libraries and you have your window creation, everything else done for you. And then you can spend time learning graphics. And as you learn graphics, you also learn how 2D games work. Because that's where you learn the most. That is something if you want to learn. And the same goes for 3D, with the addition of you now have to learn physics, which for the most part you will most likely externalize through a library, which means you're gonna try to get a library that does the physics for you after you have banged your head against the wall trying to collide two 3D capsules and build a proper movement script with physics. Or you succeed, I don't know. Literally me, yeah, so like, because that's a lot of work. But if you want to make a game, I wouldn't do any of that. I would just use Raylib or SDL, mate. Turn this crappy music off. I think we're fine now. We can change the music, fine. I'm happy. Fine. Imagine in 5 years when you see the mistakes you're doing now. Yeah, at this very moment I'm making a mistake, but I have no other choice. Because fixing the mistake takes too long than repeating it at the moment. Rammstein? No way. Absolutely not. Start position of the active ability would be the projectile's position. There we go. Target location. Could call it target center. There we go. Cool. And after we activate it, we do proj dot ability ID is ability none. There you go. Guys, I can't read chat if you spam like that, bro. I found recently that Kinetics Fusillate's timer is tied to a skill gem, and you can have multiple of them simultaneously, fully independent of each other. I wonder how they do that. Seems like interfaces with dynamic allocation. It could be. Like TCAP once had a big problem where he needed to allocate infinite poisons. Which I would just limit it, man. Like, I would overwrite the old ones, but in PoE you can have unlimited. Alright, guys, I think now it'll actually cause an explosion. You guys ready? I don't have the explosive arrow on, but it should cause an explosion every 4th hit, even on the 1st, I think. Let's see. It's the issue, mate. Fuck you. Integer division by 0. I see. This needs to always be 1. I get it. Well, something exploded. Yeah. This exploded here. And then on the Thornwood bow. Let's call it 4. Every 4 hits. Don't you think you will reach goals way before the 42 days? Seems like it would take... No. Like, what are you talking about? Are you retarded? Like, you're saying this to trigger me? I have so much content I need to do. I need to complete a forest map, and that includes another boss. I have a sketch for trolls, which is literally just one thing. Yes, troll? Okay, good. Good. So that's just a troll. Fine. That's okay. Not getting angry at that anymore. I'm vibe coding Minecraft in JavaScript right now. Hey, you learned something. Today I had to deal with an issue in JavaScript. Actually. It was annoying. Alright. Let's test. Shall we? Shoot. Shoot him. Oh! Damn. Maybe that's a bit OP now. Because we're shooting 2 projectiles. It works though. And does it deal fire or physical damage? Nice. You always have headaches, bro? Actually, it got a lot better. I also opened the window now, so I feel a lot better too. Okay, guys. There it is. We did it. We did it. All I need to do here, though, is before I deal AoE damage and supply the stats... This is from the projectile, right? I want to turn this into... So here's the question, guys. Explosion on hit. Should this be fire damage? Chat, Cakez refuses to answer. Has he done any marketing outside of Twitch? Yeah. Reached out to developers, to YouTubers. Only 80 to 100 emails though. Did a couple posts on Reddit. Actually did one today. Let me see. Do we have any more comments? For me, the left part is too dark in my opinion. Don't see the problem with the first one. The left part is still a bit too bright. Yeah, this guy thinks it's too bright. Yeah. So, caffeine chased that away. Yeah, maybe it is actually. Yeah. You should come to the Netherlands. We have best air, Cakez. I bet you guys have mountains. So I want to convert to the stats, but then I need to copy them. I want to convert the stats. Oh, I know what to do. We get AoE data here, and then we convert the stats here. Convert damage. AoE data. Dot stats. To. Stat. Type. Stat fire damage. What do you guys think? Should it be fire damage on the explosion? I feel like the bow should be red then though. And the bow is a bit OP now. Which means I'm gonna turn this into every 8 hits. Every 8. Do I say it like this? Every 8th attack? Eighth is good. Yeah, I think eighth is fine for balancing too. And then turn that to 8. Yeah, the thing is I have to, you know, change that on 2 places, which is a bit annoying. That's fine. And then I feel like it should only be like spawning 2 projectiles is a bit crazy. How much was longbow? 20% range. Okay, now I'm gonna change that back to range. And this guy has the range. Yeah, we no longer need to have... We no longer need to have abilities now. Which is cool. Look at that. Feels good to me. Really. I like it. And the more attack speed he has, the better this is, of course, right? So now attack speed actually does do something. For him. Just remember to remove the label for the abilities. Everything will be done, yeah? This will be removed. I think all I have to do now is code in the different abilities again into the activate always function. And maybe we have time to implement a banner now. What do you guys think? So I'm gonna give this guy a banner that he wears as an offhand. So he can't wear a shield, but he has a banner now. That'll be in his hand. Banner item. And then we can get this banner item. And he will always activate that. Banner. Bro, no. Make actual tower. What is towers? What is this shit? What's she complaining about, bro? It makes the game simpler and more RNG heavy, which must be good. Just look at Megabonk, skills and weapons. Megabonk has skills and weapons too. Yeah. I think it's better this way, yeah. The only problem is that if I unequip this weapon, I no longer use the explosion, right? Oh, you mean the Megabonk is RNG heavy, I see. Towers can walk? No, I can throw them. So for example, I could say like, okay, we're inching forward, chat. Boom. Makes playthroughs more valid. I think it just is so much simpler now because it's just so much simpler now. Players were never doing this. They never used the purchase one ability. It felt so out of place too. And the cool thing is, this entire menu, I don't need it anymore. Completely unnecessary. You know why? Shift shows me the items. And I can even select a character and then it shows me the items too. These changes are really good, I think. You like the changes too, AQ? Yeah, I think that's the best way to move forward, to be honest, with my game. Then we have a character that acts as the support role. All you have to do is animate water now. Yes, now the game got interesting because it has what other TDs don't have. Yeah, like the items, right? The stats and items. And now I need to sell it. I mean, I need to implement it fully, but I need to sell it, yeah. By selling, I mean, I need to, you know, advertise it to people, show it in a trailer, better screenshots, stuff like that. How did you come up with this? 4 years of trying. That's how. Bro, you were the chosen one. You were supposed to new number 1 after King and Rush, but instead you put potato and a Christmas head as a tower. My mother spits on you, Cakes. Should I ban this guy? Which libraries do you use? F3 type and STB image. And the links is the linksy. Thank you very much for following. Any good source to learn Gamedev in C++? Try YouTube. And try not to just watch too many tutorials. If you want to make a game, try using Raylib or SDL and just make something in those. What's the character's name, by the way? Tangy. Tangy TD. Okay. Let me see. So we have one ability in the game. That was simple. I can now... The cool thing is I can now activate it from anywhere, right? I can even activate it on a button press. Which is nice. Now, we do more, right? We just do more. Let's do the banner. We need an item, war banner. Can I like put them here? So let's just copy that here. The cool thing about the war banner is that we already have the code somewhat written for it. We just need to change it in a way. So it doesn't have weapons, nothing. It gives us stats too. So for example, stat banner power. Right? Oh my god, what did I just do, man? Sorry. Stat AoE is also good for that. It needs to be very strong. Because otherwise the banner makes no sense, right? And maybe something else. For a war banner, I feel like I should get damage as well. Just flat out damage. By 10%. It's gonna cost a reasonable amount of money, yes. It's an uncommon weapon, so a green weapon. A green item. And the slot is gonna be offhand. Now we just get to make, we just gotta make the item. Are non-Germans supposed to pronounce it tangy as in sour or tangy as in tangerine? The second one as in tangerine. I don't know, mate. I like it is tangerine related, right? So I would say second one. How can you write? How can you write to multiple lines? It's multi-cursor. Google it. Is a Visual Studio Code. Let me close the window. It's been getting really cold. I think the air is fine. Okay, I'm back. 2 keyboards? Yes, multiple keyboards. Sure, bro. By the way, this is such a bad light. Oops. How about we do that now? Let's do that. It's better. I'm getting a headache again, chat. I'm not happy about that. Maybe it is the stress, really. Let's try to at least get the banner in. The rest is just do it, right? Just do. More cola? I don't know. Should I do a bit more cola? I don't think it's the solution, though. I drank this much today. How much is this, chat? Is that a can of soda? How much is it? 250 milliliter? So it's not even like a can of soda? Warm cola? Yeah, I can't. I have like, yeah. I have the banner here. I also have the animation for that on the weapon. Now we need to implement it using a cooldown. Let's see. I think I can reuse the code for that. Where's the banner? Ah, here. So all I gotta do is turn that into an item of 16 by 16. I think it's already 16 by 16. All I really need to do is keep it that size. Then we good. So how do we do that? Let's see. Definitely want to have it here. Which means we kind of want to have this. Now I can't, or I just... Oops. I mean, we could also just not show the entire thing. Right? How about that? What we do? Put that a bit higher. Oops. And then we take this thing here. We do Shift G. We do that, and then we do... What the? Eh? Shift N. Then we do Control U, make that a bit less. Do you want to become a raisin? What keybinds do you use? Vim? Yeah, it's Vim. What does that look like? Oh shit. Obviously that now needs to be on the sprites here. We get rid of this. Oops. What do you guys think? Is that a good item? Or should I really make it super small? Like for example like this. I do that. I mean it could be a bit larger, right? But let's see, how do we get the shape right? That's the shape. We do this. That would be the shape, right? And then, yeah, we just... Maybe that's better. It's a very small sword. Ah, it's like it doesn't fit at the top here. And it also needs a black outline. I think that works. But we might have to extend it. I don't hate it. Let's say that. I do not hate it. This Tower Survivor game we've seen before released today. Tower Survivors, monsters are coming. Rock Road. I'll check in a sec. I don't hate it, chat. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Yeah. It's not centered though, that kind of triggers me. There's no way I can center this. Good enough, yeah, good enough. Does not have to be perfect. Here was a spot. Put it here. Kind of triggers me that it's not centered. Oh boy. There's no other way. I have to test, sorry. Just have to. I just have to. I'm sorry, guys. Makes me mad. This is also not center skill. Fuck off, man. Almost done. Okay, I'm cooking. I think that's objectively better. Yeah. Oops. Thought it was here. Still lacking shading in the banner? Doesn't matter. I don't care about that. At least I don't really care about that now. Alright, cool. Very happy. Very nice. Okay, so that's the item icon. Good. Now we also have the animation already done by that, and I think is this layer empty? Yes. Delete. I think we can just already have the icon. So sprite item was just we're just gonna do the icon and we don't do the wall banner. We already have that. And that offset is 368 1296. 368 1296. 96. Okay. Good. We have the icon. Add that here. And we also have the war banner already. String war banner. We don't. Interesting. All right. String dagger. Guys, my headache is gone again. It was there for a second, but it's gone again. I didn't drink anything yet. Very nice. I like it. I'm very happy about that. Good stuff. Okay, we got it. So now that we have this, we also need to do dot ability ID is ability war banner. Good stuff. Now, I equip this item and this is where it kind of it's a bit different because I equip it and it's supposed to activate the ability one time and it just stays there. You equip the item, he's gonna place down the banner, and it sits there indefinitely. That's what I wanna do. So there must be some piece of code that goes through my items, checks if there's an ability, and then I need to know if that ability is already activated or not. Whoever took away his headache, give it back. Oh wait, I was gonna look at a video of someone and I totally forgot. I feel so bad right now. Who was that? Be brutal, Rosemary. You still here, mate? Ah, you're still here. Okay. I totally forgot to look at it, man. I'm so sorry, man. I didn't do that on purpose. Oof. I'm sorry, man. I really am. Shit, now I have a headache again. Fuck. Alright. So this is your game. It got, wow, it got a lot of upvotes. It is be brutal, roast my game. What would make this gameplay actually fun? What's this? Like with or without sound? Usually I watch these without sound because the game should sell me without it. Chad, what do you think? With or without sound? With? Give me a sec. Wife's calling. Okay, I'm back. Let's watch. The liver. No, it feels very juicy. I like it. Boing. You're doing that on purpose, mate. Oh, the movement is also really cool. Okay, yeah. You're pushing away a police car and they can't do anything. Alright. It definitely feels very cool. Gotta be honest. Very juicy. Oh wait, so your dogs need food now and they just lie around? Okay. I do not understand why you're picking up these... Finished. Where's the police? What? It's ice now? Why? They lose damage? Event ended. It's got another delivery. Be fast. Wait, you're picking up your dogs or something? What? Is this GTA? Oh, see. Wait, I feel like you're missing a marker for your car, right? Oh, the sounds repeat a lot. Okay, that could be made a bit better. So you're picking up dogs. Is that your delivery? See, like, it's very juicy, but I just don't understand why it would be cool to pick up dogs. Right? It's a dog delivery game? Dog sell, yeah? Okay, so after watching this, what is the extent of the game? When does it change? Is that all you do? You run around from A to B, deliver dogs? That's it. I mean, it's definitely really juicy and cool. Picket Tanger? No, it's not about that. Let's see. I would prefer if I could see further in the car's direction. The camera angle could be tilted in correspondence to the movement speed. That's actually a nice idea. A bit dizzy for me. The camera meets some rubber band. Definitely this. First of all... no, first off, I'd love to be able to see the further down the road. Other than that, there needs to be a lot more reaction from NPCs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Where's the police, right? Like, I feel like if you break the thing, the police gonna chase you. That would make it a bit more interesting. I showcased the full map. You have progression unlocking map sections. That was the full map. That didn't look like much, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe I just didn't see everything, though. Did I not? I felt like very small, but maybe, let's see. One more. Right? I don't even see a mini-map, so I don't know how big it is. It's definitely very much motion inducing. Yeah, the guys with the camera said were right. I feel like you're rotating the camera a bit too much when you're riding with the car. It should rotate a bit less. Or like delayed. Yeah, it rotates a lot. The camera needs definitely some work. Now that I see it up close. Also, I don't understand that. The ground is ice? It's definitely cool that you can slip on the ground. I got motion sick from some first-person game, but the camera is fine in this game, in my book. You think so, yeah? I think in the car it rotates a bit much. Also, how do you know where the car is, mate? How do you know that? I didn't see that at all. This, I think, is a bit much. That it rotates you like that. It should stay in the same rotation before you exit the car. Like, see how it rotates? I think that's a bit much. Gameplay seems good. Yeah, it definitely seems good. It's very polished too. The game won't be the same all the time. Okay. Small adjustment with huge impact. Add some camera shake when hitting things with the car. That could be cool. Yeah. And looks fun and juicy. Start after some minute it left me why. It really lacks design. And that's what I need to... what he means is experience, I suppose. So the experience of your game is you deliver dogs. You pick up dogs and deliver them. That's the experience. Like, why am I playing this? What's my goal? It's extremely unstructured. There is no discernible landmarks or visual changes. Did keep me in the environment. Okay, this guy's writing a Bible, bro. Holy moly. Bones literally everywhere, making it feel like pointless and tiresome to pick them up. I'm collecting dogs with no real understanding of why. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, why am I picking up them dogs? Besides the name, they seem pretty random and generic. Cars look the same. Next time if I had some kind of additional camera movement, it'll have a setting to turn it off. Basically, I deliver on time, that's it. Very quickly, I'm left with a generic game that leaves no big impression. Why you're doing something doesn't mean it have to be narrative driven. Look at games like Minecraft. Minecraft is mine and craft. That's what you're doing. The same for Terraria. The why can just be get better stuff. Yes, but it didn't look like he's building something. So I think what was missing was the reward here. Then, yeah. So, if the experience is that you're picking up dogs and you're delivering them on time, then maybe the progression or the reward could be better cars, faster speeds, stuff like that. Maximum 5 hours. 10 if anything. For a few days in drop. Do you get anything for delivering? Different dogs of behavior? Just some core gameplay I showcased. Okay. I mean, I can't really tell if you need rewards. But I'm kinda... Like, I didn't read anything, right? But for me, this is also what I was thinking. Why? So, for example, to give you a very simple example, right? Your game is pick up dogs and deliver them. That's the experience. That's what you do in the game. In Minecraft, I mine and craft. So, I mine things so I can craft things. And that repeats. So, mining is the work. Crafting is the reward. In your game, I'm missing the second part. That's all I'm saying. That's why I get... If I be completely honest, I feel bored. After seeing the second delivery, I'm like, okay, the first one was cool. The second one made me, like, got me bored. That's, I like completely honest. Because it was exactly the same as the first one. What do you do in Tangy TD? I'm not saying my game's better. I'm not saying my game has better experience, mate. I'm tired of this. I really am. What does crafting achieve? Does crafting feel good? I feel like it feels very good when you do a axe for the first time and you chop down a tree instead of using your hand. That feels very good. That's a basic, immediate feedback loop. To find the core loop of Tangy, guys, I don't think I have a core loop of Tangy at the moment because I'm literally changing the skill system right now, man. Think about it. Do I have a core loop? Well, you buy and equip and merge items to get stronger items to kill more and more enemies. I don't know. My core loop is weak, chat. That's the issue. You don't even have the first part like this guy? I don't know. I'm not saying I have it. I don't know why you guys fixate on me. He wanted feedback. You guys stupid? So you guys have to stop making it all about me, okay? Hi there, are you winning? Hello, Terran Philosophy. Sorry. Post Polity on YouTube. Sorry, I missed that. People build cities and computers in Minecraft. Do tower defense upgrade stuff and unlocks. It's a DD. You already know the core loop before even playing. Anyways, I hope that helped a bit. I don't know. But your game looks good. Do you have a Steam page? No? Do you have a Steam page? So this game just came out, chat. Oh my god, 1,000 players, of course. 12 review. Yeah, these guys are fucking farming. Space building plus tower defense. Bullet hell too. Yep. No moving base. Really cool stuff, man. I'm not jealous. Damn, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, these guys are farming. They will hit over 2,000, I'm pretty sure, over the weekend, guys. How many you think they will hit over the weekend? 10k? Is that too much? Is 10k too much to ask? I think they will definitely hit over 2k. We are just shy of the weekend. Steam doesn't change their store shit on the weekend. So we are looking at popular and upcoming, or popular, whatever that is. Popular and trending or something. Because it's released, right? Yep, it is. Oh, it's only $8. 100%. My god, it's $8. If I want to compete with that, I have to do $9.99, $8.99 as well. New and trending, yeah. Yeah, they did a really good job. They have a publisher too. I don't know how many people worked on this, but they're definitely very experienced. Yep. I'm totally not jealous, chat. No. How about we just try to do something else right now, okay? How long? What do you mean how long? How long what? I need the description for that. Excuse me. I'm trying to find ability to string in my code, and it's not finding it. Here it is. Okay, so we get the description of the war banner now. You as a character run back and forth with resources. It's similar to Miglon, except no day and night cycle and simpler to build. Just a uniform grid of tiles. And upgrading the castle pauses the game. Okay, so basically Miglon clone with a moving base. Right, a simpler Miglon clone with a moving base. So what I made, the game that I made, essentially, but much simpler. Obviously with more mechanics though. Moving base is a mechanic. Should have played the demo. I think I still have it though. Let me check. Was it called? Monsters Are Coming? Monsters Are Coming. Shit. Shit! Should have gotten the demo. I'm so dumb. Fuck. I'm retarded, bro. I don't play these things. Yeah, I have too much to work with my game. Like, I'm so overwhelmed. Fuck, man. So, since resources together are moving towards you. Moving is nice. Since resources together are moving towards you, you always have resources nearby. What? How does that work? Really? Let's just get rid of, keep that though. Okay, how about that? On equip, place a banner that boosts nearby Tangies damage by 10%. In your Unity prototype here to run progressively further and further to get resources. In here, since the castle is moving, you always have them nearby. But you can also miss resources. It's not like they chase you. Coding Gree, hope you're doing good, mate. I see. I get it now. Okay, thank you. You can miss them, yeah. How did the latest Unity go? Was away, so didn't watch those streams. Oh, it went well. Had some issues, but not as many issues with Godot. So that was nice. Made a game, is up on itch.io. Could even check real quick, you know, how it's going there. I got like 300 downloads, which is a lot. Not downloads, browser plays, which is a lot. Let's see. Itch. It definitely went down. But hey, 11 plays, 13 plays, 5 plays. On 7 views, 5 plays is a lot. Yeah, 330 browser plays and I do nothing to promote it. If I were to do an update post on it, very nice. For like a very little game, first game in Unity, that many plays. Look how many people played it. If I did it any better, with feedback inside the game, I could have gotten a potential 100 feedback posts inside the game, maybe less, maybe 50, but definitely enough. Didn't even do an optimized itch page, yeah. So very cool. I like itch.io, I really do. It's perfect for playtesting. And the guy that made the Fruit Ninja game also used itch.io to test his projects. You can do it in Relic too, you're wrong. Dummy. Okay, we have the description. We have the war banner. Now we need to go to update hero. We need to find the item war banner. So now that would be a tier 2. Tier 2. Oh, I fucking hate that shit! Fucking Vim search every day! Tier 2! Okay, I was just trying to find this thing! Sorry. Piss me off, man. I have to get away from Vim. It's just not good for me. I hate the Vim search. It's the worst thing ever known to humankind. It's the worst search thing. Fucking pissing me off every day. It's ruining my day every day. Hate it! Oh, hallelujah. Okay, so here's the thing. Bruh. Okay. Get rid of that. Stats is fine. If not back, look for enemy to attack. Hero abilities, okay. So. Right. We don't have any abilities like that anymore, so that'll be gone. Swing progress is gone. Look for a target. Check for abilities first. So that'll be gone. We no longer have abilities like that. It'll be so difficult to figure out how to do it, but okay. Normal attacks. So that will be now. That'll be item abilities, maybe. Because some abilities on items will have cooldowns. Okay. Item abilities. So, for const. No, item, reference, item, in, entity, hero, or items. There you go. Okay. If. So here's where we need to get a cooldown. Okay. We need to get a cooldown on the item. Now, if we go to the warband item, we need to have a cooldown there. Off. Well, that's annoying. That's just 10 seconds. It doesn't really matter. But we need to have a cooldown. Actually, we don't need a cooldown. Well, if we die, the banner needs to go. But okay. If const float timer, or do float timer, item dot timer, item dot cooldown minus equals delta time. If item dot cooldown is less than equals 0, then we activate the ability. So we I guess we look for an enemy to attack. How do I do that for abilities, man? Man, is that a lot of fucking code, bro? Man, ability type trap. Bro, it's a lot of work, but I mean, I have 2 days. I've gained 2 days because I was really fast with Tangy, so I might be able to do it. But man, is that a lot of work. Holy shit, is that a lot of work. Different ability types have different targets as well. So I need to at least know a little bit about the ability. Right. Man. It's a lot of code. Well, this Vorbis, STB Vorbis, also exorted you an STB image. What are you doing now again? I feel like I should do this off stream. I don't have the... And I feel like my wife needs me as well to pick her up. With the bike, by the way. I'm picking up Zoe with the bike. Guys, I need to leave. I feel like if I don't do this correctly in peace, then this is not a good thing. I'll do mistakes. Yeah, I pick up Zoe with the bike, bring her home, and then she has like a couple hours left and then she sleeps. I think it's better if I code this in peace and fix the code properly. Doing this with stress this late is not a good idea. We have another day left. Right? I managed to do... At least I managed to do all of these to-dos. So now I just gotta... I code the abilities on items in a smarter way. And we should be good. I think about a better way to code it. It's OGG file decoding encoding. What is it called? STB Vorbis. Oh, that's really nice. Should be easy to implement. Yeah, I'm gonna add that. I'll probably do that off stream. Yeah, STB _ Vorbis. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I gotta leave. This is all GG files. Low size on disk. Real good. Just gotta quickly check. Audacity export to Vorbis. No, to OGG, sorry. Export Audacity, file export audio. Oh, I love you. Okay, I love this program. I love this program. Okay, great. Let's see, did anyone write another comment? But I probably should answer that later. Okay, no one. Good. I was told the same by an audio engineer. Yeah. I was told to use these two. Okay, I'm gonna do an intentional error here. And I'm gonna push that so I don't forget where I was working on. Don't do that, chat. I just have no choice. I gotta leave. Working on abilities on items, which will make the game better and easier. Cool. That'll be the last change. FFmpeg, I love OGG. Should work. We'll see. Okay, chat. Let's see. I'm not following him. Okay. I'm gonna send you over to Adam Learns Live. Sorry for the late stream today, guys. Had a lot of work to do. Tomorrow should be better. And tomorrow we should be done with the implementation of the abilities on items. Should be cool. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for the support. Hope you have a good day. Have a good evening. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Ooh, yeah! See you tomorrow, guys. Woo! Goodbye, chat. See you tomorrow. More headache. Nice. Peace. Tschüss.